Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will learn Noorani Qaida lesson 11 inshallah. And in this lesson we will learn about Sukoon and Jazm. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Alif fatha ba ab. Read note.
ألف فتحة باء أب
Okay, ba has Sukoon sign, and whenever letter has Sukoon sign, that time previous letter connect into Sukoon's letter. So ba has Sukoon sign and Alif will connect into Sukoon. Okay, let me explain you what is Sukoon. Sukoon is just like Jazm. In Arabic we call Sukoon, in Hindi and Urdu we call Jazm, but same thing. Sukoon and Jazm, same thing. So whenever Sukoon or Jazm whenever letter has Sukoon or Jazm, previous letter connect into Sukoons or Jazm letter. Alif fatha ba ab.
ألف فتحة باء أب
When letter has Sukoon sign, that time you cannot move letter. Sukoon means something not moving. So whenever letter has Sukoon sign, you can't move sound of that letter. So that's why this sign called Sukoon. Alif fatha ba ab.
ألف فتحة باء أب
Okay, ba has kalkala. Kalkala means echo. Alif fatha ba ab.
ألف فتحة باء أب
Good, very good. If you read Alif fatha ba ab is wrong. You have to say ab.
ألف فتحة باء أب
Okay, let me explain you. There are 5 kalkala letters: qaf, qa, ba, jim, dal. Whenever these 5 letters have Sukoon sign, that time you have to read these letters with kalkala or echo sound. Aqa, atqa, ab, aj, ad. If you read aq, wrong. You have to say aqa, ata, ab, aj, ad. Do you understand, Noor?
Yes
Okay, good. Alif fatha ba ab.
ألف فتحة باء أب
Alif kasra ba ib.
ألف كسرة باء إب
Kasra means zair. Kasra in Arabic, in Hindi and Urdu, zair. So same thing. Alif kasra ba ib.
ألف كسرة باء إب
Alif damma ba ub.
ألف دمة باء أب
Ab ib ub.
أب إب أب
Okay, damma means pesh. Pesh and damma, same thing. Alif fatha ta at.
ألف فتحة تاء
Don't make kalkala or echo sound in ta, because ta is not included in kalkala letters. Okay?
Yes
Alif fatha ta at.
ألف فتحة تاء
Noor, please read loud. Okay? Just like me. Alif fatha ta at.
ألف فتحة تاء
Alif kasra ta it.
ألف كسرة تاء
Alif damma ta ut.
ألف دمة تاء
At it ut.
أت إت أت
Alif fatha tha ath.
ألف فتحة
Alif fatha
ألف فتحة
tha
سا
ath.
أس
Do not make whistle sound in tha. Tha has no whistle sound. Alif fatha
ألف فتحة
tha ath.
سا أس
Alif kasra tha ith.
ألف كسرة سا إس
Alif damma tha uth.
ألف دمة سا أس
Ath ith uth.
أس إس أس
Alif fatha jim aj.
ألف فتحة جيم أج
Okay, aj.
Aj.
You have to produce calcula or echo sound because Jim include in calcula letters. You can see Jim is right here. Jim is calcula letter. Alif fatha Jim aj.
Alif fatha Jim aj.
Please read loud, okay? Alif fatha Jim aj.
Alif fatha Jim aj.
Alif kasra Jim ij.
Alif kasra Jim ij.
Alif damma Jim uj.
Alif damma Jim uj.
Aj ij uj.
Aj ij uj.
MashaAllah, very good. Do you have any question, Noor?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
So these letters are called kalkala.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, there's another calf instead of this one which has 2 dots. There's a calf which has
No dots.
yes.
That called small calf.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is that included in kalkala?
Okay, no. Actually, Noor asking there are 2 type of calf, big calf and small calf. Actually, she asking about this calf. Let me write here for you this calf. So this calf is not included. You don't have to make calcula on this calf. There are 2 type of calf, big calf, this one, and this calf without dot. So you cannot make calcula on this calf. This calf not include in calcula letters, okay? You only make calcula on big calf, this one, which has 2 dots on it, okay? Aj, ij, uj.
Aj ij uj.
Alif fatha ha ah.
Alif fatha ha ah.
Alif kasra ha ih.
Alif kasra ha ih.
Alif damma ha uh.
Alif damma ha uh.
Ah ih uh. Sorry. Ah ih uh.
Ah ih uh.
Ha has very clear sound, okay? Alif fatha ha ah.
Alif fatha ha ah.
Alif kasra ha ih.
Alif kasra ha ih.
Alif damma ha uh.
Alif damma ha uh.
Ah ih uh.
Ah ih uh.
Alif fatha dal ad.
Alif fatha da ad.
Alif fatha dal ad.
Alif fatha dal ad.
Alif kasra dal id.
Alif kasra da id.
Remember, dal has kalkla. You have to produce kalkla sound or echo sound in dal when dal has sukoon sign. Alif kasra dal id.
Alif kasra dal id.
Alif damma dal ud.
Alif damma dal ud.
Ad id ud.
Ad id ud.
Alif fatha dal ad.
Alif fatha zal az.
Ad.
Az.
Remember, dal has no kalkla, no echo sound, and you have to read dal with soft and without whistle sound. Alif fatha dal ad.
Alif fatha zal az.
Alif kasra dal id.
Alif kasra zal is.
Alif damma dal uz.
Alif damma zal uz.
Ad id uz.
Az is uz.
Very good. Alif fatha ra ar.
Alif fatha ra ar.
Alif kasra ra ir.
Alif kasra ra ir.
Alif damma ra ur.
Alif damma ra ur.
Ar
Ar
ir
ir
ur.
ur.
Okay, this za has whistle sound and you have to read with whistle. Alif fatha za az.
Alif fatha zal az.
No, this is not zal. This was zal. This is za. And you have to produce whistle sound in this letter. Alif fatha za az.
Alif fatha za az.
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 Alif kasra za is.
Alif kasra za is.
Za has whistle sound. Alif kasra za is.
Alif kasra za is.
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 Alif damma za uz.
Alif damma za uz.
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 Whistle sound. Uz.
Uz.
Okay, very good. MashaAllah. Alif fatha seen as.
Alif fatha seen us.
Remember, seen has whistle sound. As.
Us.
Please read loud. Alif kasra seen is.
Alif kasra seen is.
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 Alif damma seen us.
Alif damma seen us.
As is us.
Us is us.
Alif fatha sheen ash.
Alif fatha sheen ash.
Alif kasra sheen ish.
Alif kasra sheen ish.
When we produce sheen sound, we have to spread sheen sound. Ish.
Ish.
Alif damma sheen ush.
Alif damma sheen ush.
Ash. Ish. Ush.
Ash ish ush.
Very good, mashallah. Alif fatha sad as.
Alif fatha sad us.
Remember, sad has whistle sound, but sad also has heavy sound. So you have to make whistle and you have to produce heavy and full sound in letter sad. How you can make full and heavy sound? Just raise your tongue toward palate and you can produce heavy and full sound by raising tongue toward palate. Alif fatha sad as.
Alif fatha sad us.
You have to produce whistle sound. If you don't produce whistle sound, sad will resemble with letter tha. Let me explain you. This is sa, 3 letters, and this is sad. Okay, sa ath. Do you understand?
Yes.
Let me write down here on the sad.
Okay, so why is it not similar with seen?
Okay, let me explain you difference between seen, sad and tha. Okay, seen has whistle sound. All right,
Yes.
and you have to seen with thin sound. Seen has only whistle sound. Sad has whistle sound, but sad also has full and heavy sound. Okay, this is us.
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 Seen has whistle sound but thin. Us.
Us.
Sad has whistle sound but you have to read with full sound. Os.
Us.
And this is sa. You have to read without whistle sound. Tha has no whistle. Ath.
Us.
Okay, if you don't produce whistle sound in seen will resemble with tha. Or if you don't produce whistle sound in sad will resemble tha. So these are totally different letters. Seen has whistle sound. These things I'm explaining you, characteristics of letters. Seen has whistle sound. Sad has whistle sound plus heavy and full sound. So you can make difference between seen and sad, right? And tha has no whistle sound. So you can read differently all these 3 letters. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you have to read whistle and heavy sound in sad. Alif fatha sad as.
Alif fatha sad us.
Sad as.
Sad us.
You still not producing whistle sound. Alif fatha.
Alif fatha.
Sad.
Sad
As.
us.
You have to read with full sound. As.
Us.
Perfect, mashallah. Alif kasra sad is.
Alif kasra sad is.
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 You have to produce whistle and full sound. Is.
Is.
Perfect. Alif Dhamma Sad Us.
Alif Dhamma Sad Us.
You did not produce whistle sound. You have to produce whistle sound. Alif Dhamma
Alif Dhamma
Sad
Sad
Us.
Us.
Us is us.
Us is us.
Good. Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Alif Fatha Dad Az.
Okay. If you read Zad, that's right. If you read Dad, that's also right. So this letter has two sounds. Zad and Dad. Both sounds are perfect. You can read any one, but we will read Dad because in Haramain Sharifain, in Mecca and Medina, Imams over there, they read Dad. We just follow Mecca and Medina. Otherwise, if somebody read Zad, that's completely fine. There is no problem. So you can read anyone, but I will prefer Dad, okay? And inshallah, you will prefer Dad. You will read Dad, okay? Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Alif Kasra Dad Id.
Alif Kasra Dad Id.
Alif Dhamma Dad Ud.
Alif Dhamma Dad Ud.
There is no kalkala in Dad, okay? There is no kalkala in Dad. Remember. Ad, Id, Ud.
Ad Id Ud.
Alif Fatha.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, please.
This is Dad and we have Dal. So when we pronounce Dal, it's the same as
Zal and Dad. Okay, very good question. I'm impressed. You asked me a good question. Let me explain. This said Zal, and you saying right. If we read, when we read Zad,
I'm not asking about this. I'm asking about Dal.
Dal,
Dal.
Dal. Okay, all right. You're asking about Dal. Let me write down Dal. But I will explain you both. This is Dal. Okay, Dal has thin sound. Alif Fatha Dal Ad. Dal also has kalkala sound. So there is much to make difference. Okay, Alif Fatha Dal Ad.
Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Dal. Alif Fatha Dal Ad. Okay. Actually, your question is Noor asking if we read Ad. So Dal also has similar sound. So how we can make difference between Dal and Dad? Dal has kalkala and Dad has no kalkala sound. Okay. And Dal has, and you have to read Dal with thin sound. And Zad has full and heavy sound. So there are so many things to make difference between Dal and Zad. Okay?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay, and then Zal, if you read Zad, in some case, some people read Zad. So if you read Zad, how you can make difference between Zal and Zad? Remember, Zal has thin sound, Zad has heavy and full sound. Alright? So you can make difference by characteristics. But we will read Dad. Okay? You understand? Any question?
No.
Okay, my all online students, if you don't understand this conversation, please ask me in comment section below and we will give you a quick answer inshallah. Okay, Noor, let's start. Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Alif Fatha Dad Ad.
Alif Kasra Dad Id.
Alif Kasra Dad Id.
Alif Dhamma Dad Ud.
Alif Dhamma Dad Ud.
Ad Id Ud.
Ad Id Ud.
Okay. Alif Fatha Ta At.
Alif Fatha Ta At.
Remember, Ta is kalkala letter. When Ta has Koon sign or Jazm sign, you have to produce kalkala or echo sound in Ta. Alif Fatha Ta At.
Alif Fatha Ta At.
Remember, you have to be careful because Ta will resemble with letter Ta. At. So what is difference between Ta and Ta? Ta has thin sound. Ta has full and heavy sound. Let me write down here. Alif, fatha, ta, at. When you read at, there is no kalkala. When you read ta, there is kalkala. At,
At.
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 Okay, ta has kalkala, ta has no kalkala. So you can make difference by kalkala and echo sound. Okay, and ta has thin sound, but ta has full and heavy sound. So there are two characteristics, and by these two characteristics, you can make difference between ta and ta. Ta has thin sound, ta has full sound. Ta has kalkala, ta has
No.
ta has no kalkala, ta has kalkala or echo sound, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can make difference between ta and ta easily by these two characteristics. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good, mashallah. Alif, fatha, ta, at.
Alif, fatha, ta, at.
You have to make full sound, and by raising your tongue toward palate, you can produce full sound. At.
At.
Alif, kasra, ta, it.
Alif, kasra, ta, it.
Alif, damma, ta, ut.
Alif, damma, ta, ut.
Still you're not producing enough heavy sound. Ut.
Ut.
At, it, ut.
At, it, ut.
I think you need too much practice. At.
At.
Raise your tongue toward palate.
At.
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 It.
It.
Ut.
Ut.
Okay, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to learn today. My all online students, if you have difficulty to produce full and heavy sound, please spend your time. Take your time. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, no problem. Once you learn this letter maybe will come in Quran maybe thousand time, maybe 10,000 times. Improve this letter, you can make 10,000 mistakes in Quran. So if you improve this one single letter, improving one single letter, you can improve more than 10,000 mistakes in Quran. So if take your time, 2 days, 3 days, but do not move forward until you will produce full and heavy sound in ta. As Noor, she is not able to produce, she is not able to learn today sound of ta because this is little difficult. She need more practice. Maybe she need 2 days, 3 days. So Noor, okay, spend 2-3 days on this only, this single letter, no problem. All right. Okay, let's move. Alif, fatha, wa, al.
Alif, fatha, za, az.
Okay, do you remember there is letter zal? Okay. Alif, fatha, wa, al.
Alif, fatha, za, az.
Alif, fatha, zal, az.
Alif, fatha, zal, az.
Okay, zal, these letters have similar sound. Zal has thin sound, az.
Az.
And this letter has full and heavy sound, az.
Az.
Alif, fatha, zal, az.
Alif, fatha, zal, az.
Alif, fatha, wa, az.
Alif, fatha, za, az.
So you can make difference between zal and za.
Yes.
Zal has thin sound, everything same, but zal has thin sound, wa has full and heavy sound. These both letters are not kalkala letters, okay? Do not make kalkala. Al,
Az.
al.
Az.
Alif, kasra, wa, il.
Alif, kasra, za, is.
Okay, also these two letters has no whistle sound. You have to read with soft and read carefully. Alif, kasra, wa, il.
Alif, kasra, za, is.
Il.
Is.
No whistle sounds. Read with soft and without whistle sound. Il.
Is.
Alif, damma, wa, ul.
Alif, damma, za, uz.
Al,
Az.
il,
Is.
ul.
Uz.
Al,
Az.
il,
Is.
ul.
Uz.
Okay, mashallah, very good.